Good morning. My name is Clinton and welcome to Black Wing Trading. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is a futures trade and an options trading channel. So you'll see futures and options trading on here on every Friday morning where we go live, and then you'll begin to see classes and other live sessions on the weekends where we're talking about futures and trading types of concepts and procedures. So, all right, so I want to go ahead and get right into it. We had a day off yesterday, which is Juneteenth holiday. So now into looking at the markets. The markets have been having some big movement upwards. And so we're going to look at this right now and see kind of what we got. All right, so let me get my screen set up here so we can look at what the market is doing. All right, so going to the bigger picture, looking at the daily chart. This is the futures daily chart. So you can see we had a big move up a couple of days ago with another big move down. And this represented the Fed day. The market sold off on the Fed day. And then we can see yesterday was the holiday. You did have some limited futures trading, went up and then came back down. And you can see everything started low on the 20th, which is this morning at the beginning of the trading, actually, which is like 5 o'clock yesterday. And then you can see there's been a big move. So let me get a deeper picture of that. If you look at the 4-hour chart, let me bring this in a little bit closer and kind of see what it was. You see, yesterday was a short holiday, and the market sold off pretty good. And then it started to make its move up, came into this 60-20 area, kind of traded around here yesterday. And then this morning, it traded up from the 60, just below the 60-20 area, all the way up now into the 60-50s. So it's trading at like 60-55 right now. So the market's got a great push up. So I'm going to come and expand that, go down even further to the 5-minute chart. So you can see the 5-minute chart, that big push up. So key levels, what are those key levels that we got going on? So I kind of mentioned it earlier, you had the 60-20 area. So it traded as low as 59.80, 6,000, and it traded back up to the 60-20 area. And then it came up, and like I say, he's got a big push up to the 60-60 area. Let me go back to the 4-hour chart, so you can see. So you got this. You have the 60-60 area, and then you got like 60-80, where it could push to, and then all the way high to the 60-100. So before the Fed decision, I believe this is on Tuesday, it traded up all the way up to the 60-100 area, and then it sold off because the market was just anticipating what the Fed was going to do, so they took some of the risk off out of the market, but now they're trading back up. So I wouldn't be surprised if it trades up to the 60-60 to 60-80 area today, or the other way around, it could trade down back to the 60-20 area where it was earlier before market opened. And so all those are possibilities today. As always, going to look at the market and see what it does, and then once the market does what it does, then we'll take a trade accordingly. I'm looking to do a 15-minute opening range break just to see kind of what happens. And then also what I've been doing is adjusting my trading strategy just a little bit, where I've been doing some scalping, getting some quick scalping out just because of how the market is on today. All right, so we can go to the 5-minute chart again, and now we're just kind of waiting for the market to open. Got about 10 minutes before the market opens. Some things in the news I want to talk about, the reason why the market is moving like this particularly. Had a couple of things. One, well, most of us know about the Israel-Iran-Iraq conflict. So there was some uncertainty around when the U.S. was going to get into this conflict, if they would join Israel in these strikes versus Iran. So what that did is took the price of oil up because of anticipation of the Middle East conflict, and people began to sell in the market. But President Trump came out and he said that he's going to delay a decision on that on that conflict. He's going to delay a decision for a couple of weeks or whatever. So the market like that, that we wasn't immediately going to get into this conflict with Israel and Iran. So that caused the price of oil to drop. So we look at the price of oil now. It's beginning to drop a little bit. It got as high as $75 a barrel. So you can see there's been a steady climb up. And then it's been trading sideways, but now you can see that the price of oil is trying to dip and go down back to, it's like at $73 a barrel now. So it's lost about $2 a barrel since its high on yesterday. All right, so just looking at that for a little bit, we're gonna go back to the futures. Just so you can see the NASDAQ futures. You can see the NASDAQ futures are up high too. They're 22,000 area. Got as high as 22 a couple of days ago. So the tech stocks are pushing pretty high as well, and I can expect that they're gonna push up. About 8 minutes to market open, and see we're pressing that 60 area. You can see what the market does here. Another interesting thing is happening in the markets. So the Fed decision was to keep the markets the same, not to have a rate cut. But one of the Fed governors, Waller, says that he sees a possible cut next month. Next time they have a cut in July. So this is something that the market is kind of anticipating as well. So we're going to look at that to see if the rates cut, because the rates cut, then that's going to help the economy and making sure that the unemployment and inflation all remains in tension. I'm just waiting here as I let y'all know I'm in a $50,000 trading combine with Top Step. I did take a little trade yesterday, so just up $200 right now. Seeing what we got here. Okay, steady pushing up pretty strong. All right, that's the opening bell. See a little pullback on the opening bell. It's not surprising because it pushed up pretty high. Maybe we're gonna take some profits. Overall, though, it looks like it wants to push up. The market wants to run. They were just taking some profits, but it looked like it wants to really run. So 60.60 is a good entry.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, all right. So that got me. Let me try to go back in though. I think let's put it just under where it could be at.
Order filled.
There we go. All right, so I'm moving to break even now. Up about $162.
Order filled.
All right, that got me a break even. Definitely a little volatile. I'm trying to get this good entry here.
Order filled. Moving to break even. Alright, there we go. That's where I want to be at. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lock in these profits. Order filled.
All right, so that's $300 gain.
Order filled.
Man. I don't like this one. I'm gonna make a break even as soon as I can. I'll take some of this risk off.
Got in a little high. That wasn't the best entry. Let's see if it pushes up. I took some risk off. Risking 75 to make 275. Should raise that to 150. I'm at break even right now. I'll lock in some of these profits. Lock in $100 worth of profit.
Order filled.
Okay. All right, so that pulled back to me, but that is a $100 trade. I'm just gonna wait here. Wait for my entry, another entry. Oh. Okay, so it's through the red area here. So it looked like it's going to push up to 680, possibly. Okay, we look strictly at the 15-minute opening range break type area. Here to, this will be the third candle. And we should go definitively above that for that long trajectory. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw out this area here. All right, there we go. So this is the third candle on the 15-minute open range break. So pretty much waiting for it to get above 60, 70 to take that long one. Got a couple of scalps in, as y'all saw, for some of that opening momentum. Currently up about $386. you look at some of the indicators, it's above VWAP. So VWAP is way down here, the volume weighted average price, and then the 9 exponential moving average is here at 60.60. So it's above both of those to let you know that it's strong and wants to push up. But right now, you see it pulling back a little bit because it made a very strong move from 6:30 this morning all the way up. And so people taking some profits. And I wouldn't be surprised if they pull back even a little bit more just to take profits from overnight instead of get that money off the table, and then it pushes up a little bit later. We're gonna look at oil. Let's see what oil is doing right now. Crude oil. Oil is making a move down, but it's trying to push up right now. But knowing as the price of oil goes up, the futures have been moving down a little bit. You can see that correlation. See that the oil was just pushing up, and now you can see that the futures is moving down a little bit and pulling back. And we're getting that pullback that I was just talking about. People just taking some profits, putting back into the 60-60 area. All right, so you can see it's starting to pull back a little bit harder now. You know, my idea is that it's going to push back up eventually after it pulls back and then take profits. It's going to continue the momentum up. And so a good trade idea would be to wait until, you know, it bounces, get a confirmation at a key level, and then go in. So you can see now it's going to the bottom. And one level is a 60-50. You know, could even go as low as a 60-40. You can see it hung out there for a little bit, consolidating. So it could even pull back there and then say, okay, once it hits 60-40 or VWAP and then it bounces back up, then that's when I'm gonna go long and then ride it back up. Of course, it could continue to fall through 60-40 and even go down back to 60-20 like we talked about. So we're just gonna let it show us what it wants to do. It looks like it may push down to 60-50.
Now, this could have been a short trade. We went short of these contracts, and that would have been a very good move down. And that was definitely a trade. There are many different trade opportunities. I usually generally do better when I'm going long. But this is, like I said, this would have been a very good trade. We'll see what happens at 9 too. Hovering at the bottom of our area, 15-minute range. Let's see, we'll just wait and see, but it doesn't look like it wants to go too much lower than the 60-50s. Still hovering around this area. You have the last couple of volumes, candles have been selling volume. This one is coming in selling as well.
All right, there's a little break below 60.50s. Okay, so it's gonna push down some more. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if it bounced off VWAP. So that's about 60.45, 60.44. Look like it's about to bounce off 60.50 though. Let's be patient and see how far it goes now. All right, come up on 9:05. We got another 5-minute candle. Thinking it's gonna go up. It keeps wrestling back and forth here. You can see this looks like a doji between red and green, so it's indecision. You know, don't know if it wants to go up, doesn't know if it want to go down, but you can see there's a struggle here between buyers and sellers.
Order filled.
Okay. All right, so I decided to go long right here. I got the second candle and the green candle. Hopefully it's about to go up now. I'm risking about 200 to make 5 now.
Order filled.
All right, and he turned around on me. All right, so let's see. I might get in right here at VWAP because it's gonna bounce here.
Order filled. Okay, good. It's pushing back up now.
Let me push up a little bit. I'm gonna take this risk off. Hesitating. I don't like the hesitation. Yeah, I'm gonna move this up. If it goes back above it, I'm moving this to break even. There we go, break even. Get a little bit further. All right, there we go.
Order filled.
Well, I made $25 on that trade.
Order filled.
All right. See if it pushes up. All right, getting the push up.
Will you excuse me a minute?
You go to break even. Actually, I'm gonna leave it here for now, break even. Got to push up. Yeah, there we go. Lock in $100 worth of profits. They'll keep going up.
Order filled.
Okay, well, that's another $100 trade. Pull back, but that's why we locked in the profits. And look like it's hesitating. It went up and now it wants to pull back down. I'm gonna wait for another entry point. So it did hit a loss on the trade, but then made two positive trades. So back at 265 up for the day. And I'm gonna wait for another chance to get back in. Couple things we want to talk about before I go off. I've been about a trade on the hour, so you can see a couple of trades today. Been doing some scalping. One of the things I've been doing to help me make sure that I'm profitable is make sure I'm moving up to break even quick as I can, but still giving it that little room to wherever it wants to run, and then moving to those profitable areas above break even. So if it pulls back on me like it just did, I still can be profitable. So I've been doing that just of how the market is doing now. So thank you for joining me today. If you join and continue, I'm gonna be on here every Friday. And then starting on this next coming week, I'm gonna start doing
lives on Sundays, which I'll put those out, put it out on Facebook and text it out to the people who want to join. So I thank everybody for jumping on and watching me trade today. Until we meet again, continue to trade.